Yo guys, it's Mike from Chess Lifestyle, and today we are training 42 minutes of chess, and we are pretty much gonna just carry on our grind of the woodpecker method. I basically have how many more to do? I need to get to 300, and I am on exercise 246, so I've got until Wednesday to complete this. So yeah, we're just going to trudge through it. I'm actually quite excited to train tomorrow because I got an email from Modern Chess about a new Modern Chess camp. And it's on sidelines after d4 knight f6 for black. And yeah, it's going to be great. Like I had a voucher for Modern Chess, so I think I paid like just over €1 for this camp by Eunice, who is my favorite author on the website. So yeah, that's gonna be very exciting to go through this. So I've got a pretty free day tomorrow, so I'm just gonna be working through that, I think. And I think like d4 sidelines especially is something that like I think it's always nice to be confident with them because you don't want to really be caught off guard with them. So yeah, that's basically my plan for tomorrow. But for the time being, we're just going to grind out this woodpecker because, yeah, I've got like 3 more days to complete this. And these intermediate ones aren't completely simple. What's the material balanced right now? So material is equal. If we take the knight, I guess the threat is checkmate, and that's a bit uncomfortable. So is there a way we can finesse this? Welcome Lucas, welcome Arjun. I might have the course, damn. I mean, I think it only just got released like today or yesterday, so that would be impressive. Just play c5 against any sidelines or move 2. Yeah, I mean it's definitely possible. I mean, what about against Dribava? What's your plan against Dribava, Arjun? Will you just play King's Indian? The thing is I don't play King's Indian, right? So my options are a little bit limited. I don't know, I really like the way that Eunice thinks about chess. Like, the way he finds his moves and understands the game, like, it really, like, really makes sense to me. So I think, like, seeing what he has to say about the sidelines, I think would be really interesting. I wonder if there's a way we can actually take and then find a way to like block this bishop. Maybe a move like knight here. The thing is they can play this though, that's the problem. The worst thing is I seem to remember that I got this correct last time as well. Maybe I can finesse the move order, right? Rook takes knight. And on pawn takes, now I can take hitting the queen. And on pawn takes, maybe now I can play knight e7. And there's not a checkmate, right? Queen check, I just come here. And I think my bases are covered. Rook f6, bishop f6, I think I'm fine. I think that's the point. Yeah, and now take. Oh, that's wrong. How does this make any sense? Knight e7 check? Is this not? Oh, knight e7, the bishop. I didn't even spot the bishop was pinning the knight. So I need to evaluate this position more before playing. So if knight here, knight e7, I guess the point is I can just take. I didn't even see this. I didn't even see this. That's so annoying. I didn't even see this. That's the thing. I think like when I play the English Championships, I need to have a warm up. I need to have a warm up because when you don't warm up, you're just not seeing anything. Knight d4, bishop e7. This looks like an insane puzzle. After rook d5, e d5, I wonder how my move pawn takes g6 stands. This is just not a move apparently. Fg6 and knight e7 was my idea. Queen h7 and rook f6. This is what I was trying to calculate, but I thought my bishop covered this. I thought I was fine. But rook f1 and I don't have a good move here. That's surprising to me. I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess the knight is pinned, right? So I can't really untangle. Yeah, I'm just completely busted after rook f1. I don't know if I feel like I may have made the same mistake last time actually. Which just shows how bad I am in the defense. Like, this is why I avoid these kind of positions at all costs. Arjun says, no move c5 against Ribava. Right, so what do you play against Ribava? Hello, Jan. welcome. Tricky's on about his plan the whole day. I know this is you. Jan, you have lost me. You're doing a Safsara. I have no idea what you're talking about. Rook takes e5, ed, and queen moves. e5, ed, and queen moves to pin the knight. I'm not sure. Oh, are you talking about this position? No, you're not talking about this position. Okay, I'm going to try and solve this before I see a spoiler on chat. Knight f2. I don't know. Oh, this one is the classic queen takes and then bishop takes and they can't take. This is like such a shogi tactic. Yeah, I think this is it. I don't think there's any counterplay. Yeah, I mean that was the idea, but now if king runs, I need to make a choice. Bishop takes is my intuition given that there are no checks. Yeah, because then I'm threatening this. It makes sense to bring in the other piece. Looks really right. Yep. That looks good. Very good. Not the only way to mate, but the quickest. H5. Damn. That's rough. Oh, what? Tricky made an account named Jan here in chat and he's trying to be me so crazy. Oh dear. Oh dear. Do you want the endgame course by Giannis? Lucas, we will talk off stream. We'll talk off stream about this. But no, I mean like I'm probably good right now. Like right now, basically my endgames, that's something to work on after the English Championship, right? Like for the English Championship, for upcoming tournament like this, you've just got to get in tournament shape, right? Tournament condition. So that means being sharp, playing lots of games, and being complete with your opening repertoire. I think that's the best you can do to get in shape. That's all you really can do. So how am I going to be able to decode which Jan is Jan? It's just going to be a mess. It's going to be an absolute mess. If you had a choice, Michael, would you get rid of your FIDE rating standard and start fresh with the English Championships? That's such a good question. Oh, that's such a good question. Honestly, I reckon no. And it's a bit of fear. Because I think this tournament, I could do very well. I could also do very badly. It's really tough to say. Because my form has also been very erratic. Even in like the last few days, last few weeks. So, I wouldn't want to risk all the marbles. I reckon if I were to have a deal like that, I'd probably do it for Prague Open and Dortmund Open because 18 rounds, I feel like you've got it's a bit more forgiving if you have any mess ups. And also this English Championship is just hard. It's just a really stacked event. There's not a single easy opponent. And I'm definitely going to be more blunder prone than my opponents, I think. The place I'm going to catch them is experience, right? Like, I've got a lot more experience than some of these players. And also, like, on a good day, I can really beat most of the players in this tournament as well. So it's all possible. When I say most, I don't mean like the top 10. I think anyone after the top 10, I've actually had good results against. So it's all possible. It's all possible. I'm really trying to make Bishop G3 work with this idea. And the idea is somehow I want to like distract the king. Like, let's say if that happened, maybe I could take, and the queen can't take because the bishop hangs, and if the king takes, somehow I have some kind of attack. Yeah, it looks like I can take the bishop and this rook is overloaded, right? I think bishop G3. And I seem to remember I got this one wrong last time. So it's really cool that I'm actually seeing this now. I almost definitely got this wrong last time. Okay, that's an alternative. Probably just this then, right? Yeah, that's also working. Oh, I did get this right, and I also played Queen E3 last time as well. That's so funny. That's so funny. I made the same mistake both times. But okay, both of them win. Both of them win. Okay. Arav, I request that you get off the pseudo Yan. It was a funny idea, but yeah, no, this is impossible. This is impossible. Yeah, so if you can return to Tricky, that would be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, I am not going to be able to reach out. I still don't have a FIDE classical rating. Damn, Lucas. I mean, I think what you should do, you need to find the most washed up tournament you can. Like, really work hard to find it, and then give it your all. Like, heck, you know, I may even consider, like, being your second for that event. And then just, like, see how you do. Because, I mean, honestly, with a really, really good event, if you're in top form and you've trained hard, maybe, like, give it another year of training. Like, play as many ECF classical games as you can, like, ECF only tournaments. And just wait on the FIDE until it's, like, you can do FM in one go. I think that would be the way. Yeah, I think that would be the way. Because also when players play against an unrated, they also don't play as hard. Because the player who plays the unrated player, they don't get anything for winning. They also don't lose anything for losing. It's like a free charity game. So I've had it as well. I can't focus as much like when I play an unrated opponent because the game is essentially pointless for me. So you also have that bet as well. So if you're really on form, I think it can be possible. This is the only move after rook takes e6, and then do I have a follow-up? I wish there was like a way I could throw in something fast. I don't know what to do with this knight. I mean, the point is they can't take up the queen, right? Because of this, but they can take my knight, and I don't see a follow-up. I mean, it definitely looks good, but I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I can't defend the knight with tempo or something, right? I don't think c4 c4 achieves anything. Because c4 they can always just take, right? And I don't think I've changed the position in my favor. I just don't see it. Just don't see it. Don't see it. I mean, one idea could be queen e2. I don't think they can take because of this, right? But then I don't really have a threat. I'm not going to check chat just in case the answer is there. I reckon people probably got it. I'm actually completely out of ideas. I don't know, probably in a game, maybe I take on e7 and take on d5. And the idea is maybe I would be wanting to play bishop e3 next. Very slow though, it's very slow. Down exchange as well, it doesn't feel right. I actually don't have a clue on this one. I mean, is this at least, like, I'm down a pawn in the starting position. Is queen e2 actually playable here? But, what does that achieve? It doesn't achieve anything. Alright, I'm gonna look away and see if, like, I can look back at the screen and then see it. This is something you should do as well. When you can't see a solution at the board and you feel like there is something, just take a second to refresh and see if any new candidates or ideas come to mind. I reckon by now one of you must have got it. I guess another interesting idea is this idea to play like either bishop f4 first or takes and then bishop f4. With the idea maybe of trying to play bishop d6, right? Like the rook pins the bishop. How does black get out of it? They play a move like king d7. Maybe now I can sack, right? Then you're one tempo faster and then that actually feels very good, right? I think I'm almost satisfied with that, to be honest. Like what else can black try here? If they try and castle, I take the bishop. And if they move the queen back, I just bring the other rook to e1. It looks really strong. Let me see what chat is saying. This is what I would play. So, oh my god. Jan and Tricky, you guys actually need to sort yourselves out. Need to sort yourselves out. I have the opposite issue. I never have any crazy good tournaments or bad. Would you not say Birmingham Rapid was bad and Hendon Blitz was good? I'm so afraid I do badly my first tournament. That's the tough thing. I mean, to be honest, I have a friend who was also extremely afraid. Okay, I'm gonna play it because my time is running up and it's gonna reveal the move anyway. But yeah, I have a friend who was like very afraid of playing FIDE because they had an initial rating, but they didn't want to use up their K40 because when you have an initial rating, the first 30 games of your new rating is K40, regardless of whether you're a kid or an adult, right? So your first 30 games are like, you know, the best chance to like calibrate to your strength. And he was very afraid to play. And I think like after a while, he realized that he just needs to play. And of course, now like playing, he's gained a lot. I think he's close to 2100. But yeah, like he was missing out on opportunities because he was too afraid to play. So, oh, I didn't start the timer. You muppet. I must have closed it by accident. I thought the timer was going this whole time. Let me see. Okay, 20 minutes left. Okay, good. Yeah, so let's actually understand this. So rook e6, queen b5, bishop h6. I was happy with bishop f4. Oh, bishop f4 are also winning. Black can't move the king without giving up the pawn f7, rook e1, the bishop on e7. Yeah. So okay, I'm glad we understood bishop f4 was a really nice move. So this is good. 18 rounds. Yeah, it's 2 9 rounds back to back. Okay, Tricky, I'm gonna say, if you don't switch back to your account and get off this fake Jan account, I'm never going to allow you to be mod ever. And I'm serious. So, you better switch soon. Okay, I'm glad Subsara is being nice and not just blackmailed by me. Yeah, entered the English. Exactly, Memento Mori. That's the plan. I remember doing this puzzle, but I don't remember what the solution is or if I got it right. Rapid was 1800, Blitz was 2000, I'm 1900. I guess that's... Yeah, but also Hendon Blitz to get a high performance rating is very, very tough. So, I don't know. It's difficult. And I think 1900 is actually a really good place to be, Arjun. Like, it's a nice climb to try and get to 2000. It's not going to be easy as well, but it's a nice climb. Would you lose 200 elo to have K40 for life, Michael, or gain 100 elo? These questions, bro. These questions. And have K10 after 100? Ooh, that's tough. Lose 200. Where would that put me at? 200 would put me at 1760. Plus 100 would be 2060. You know what? I would take the plus 100 and slow grind to 2200. That means like if I had a bad tournament, it wouldn't be as tilting. I think to lose 200 elo, even with K40, it's like... Oh, but how quickly could I gain it back? Oh, that's such a crazy question, actually. I think K10 would give me more peace of mind. But probably it's harder actually to get to 2200 than keeping a K40, losing that 200, take the L and then grind. You know what? If like the goal was 2200, I reckon lose 200 elo K40. I think that's the way. But okay, let's try and solve this. These are all hypothetical. I'm not gonna get there if I can't solve any puzzles, right? So let's go. Like Tricky, you've got like I'm giving you like 3 minutes to switch to your account, otherwise it's done. It's over. No more modding. Never ever. I'm not even kidding. I can't have a mod, you know, troll like this, right? It's not happening. It's not happening. A mod is supposed to make my life easier, not more difficult. Okay, so we got bishop pair. I feel like somehow we can play bishop takes. If pawn takes, then rook takes. If pawn takes, then queen check. King here. We can give queen check, king here, queen check, king here. And we have a draw at the very least. But maybe there we can play knight g5. How does that look? I mean, queen e7 though. I mean, maybe we're happy with a draw. Like, what is this current position? I don't know. Are we happy with a draw? I'm not too sure. Take, take, take. Take. Check. King here. Do we have anything better? We also have the idea of maybe switching the bishop to this diagonal, right? So bishop takes, pawn takes. Rook takes, pawn takes. Queen check, king here. Probably take for good measure. Win a pawn, why not? And here maybe we've got a win. I feel like it's worth a punt. And at the very least you've got a draw, right? So I think this is worth it. I think let's go for it. Let's go for it. And now the question is, do we have any better? And I don't see why not removing this pawn would be good. I feel like we have to take. And to put the king in a more dodgy area is a good idea. Okay, it says alternative. These are my candidates. I'm wondering if I'm missing something. Yo, you can't log into your YouTube account. That's so funny. Bruh. I mean, is it not saved on your laptop? This is a massive joke. This is a massive joke, Sapsara. But you can at least change your name. Just change your name from Jan, or at least change your profile picture. Like, seriously. I love the fact that Arav has spent all day planning this amazing troll when he could have read like at least 2 chapters of the Argard book I got for him. It's like the priorities. I do not understand. I do not understand. But what to do? What to do? But who am I to talk? I mean, I spent half the day watching Love Island instead of like, training this Eunice course. So who am I to talk? You gotta have your fun in some ways, right? But at the same time, I'm gonna grind it tomorrow. Like, no messing about. Tomorrow is the day I grind that whole course. I'm just gonna bang it out. I don't know what looks better, to be honest. Probably knight first. Oh, not even knight. Bishop first then? Oh, and incorrect. Oh, queen e6. I didn't even see this. Queen g6. This was my idea. Knight g5. Okay, and that's some fancy move. To be fair, I probably should have spotted that I can take on e6. Queen e6, and it just wins back the piece. Like, I really need to spot that. That's actually appalling that I can't see this move. Okay, that's it. Next one I'm getting absolutely perfect. I'm not messing about. I'm not messing about. I feel like queen d8 is the move. Bishop f8 forced. Then we go rook h8. And at the very least, yeah, no, this is strong. King h7. Queen f7. That's got to be winning. That's got to be winning. That's got to be winning. Okay, and now we want to be precise. And here, we want to make sure we find the right follow-up. Knight h5 might be a sick move, to be fair. Threatens mate, they can't take it. But they can take this with check, and then that's a disaster, right? So probably then we need to take the pawn. How do we defend mate? Maybe queen h6? But... yeah, what then? We can play knight h5 maybe? But then they can develop the... oh, but they can't develop the bishop anywhere. And basically knight h5 threatens a mate on... e8. So maybe that's the point. The thing is, bishop d7 though, I can't take it without dropping my own bishop. I don't know if all of you guys saw that. Basically, bishop g6, queen h6, knight h5, and bishop d7. And I didn't see a follow-up. Oh, there is a follow-up though. Bishop g6, queen h6, knight h5. If bishop d7, I can go queen f6, because now my knight covers g7. So king g8 would then be forced. And then I should have something here. What's the damn move? Why is this so hard for me to see? I don't see it. I don't see it. I have a feeling that that's the right way to attack. Queen h6. I seem to remember that knight h5. It feels like this is right, and I got it wrong last time. Knight h5 feels so right, and then I missed queen f6 last time, but I still can't see the knockout blow after king g8. I still can't see it. I feel like I'm so close. I mean, at the very least, we've got perpetual, right? We go back queen f7, king h8, queen f6 again. But is that better? If bishop f7, king is forced to go to h7, otherwise they hang their queen. And I really don't see a follow-up there. Oh, man. Don't see it. I mean, I think... Is this forced? Right? Is this forced? We can throw in this check because they would have to retreat, right? But I don't think we achieve anything there. I guess we can also play queen takes. Why didn't we consider that? Queen takes is also a move. Queen takes, how do we defend mate? Threatening mate here. Why is that not just completely, utterly winning? I guess the only move here is queen e7. Is that only move? And then we need some kind of follow-up. Again, maybe knight here is good, but... somehow the queen on e7 feels like it's almost stronger. This feels so close. Let's just play it. Damn. Queen t6 also forces black to give up a queen. Yo, I don't understand any of this. Let's check it with an engine. There's actually... Jan, I'm sorry that this was yeah, this has happened to you. Knight g5 to knight e6. What's your opinion on the trolley problem? The basic one is like I don't even know how it's even a debate. It's so dumb. Like the basic one, isn't it? Like I don't know. Like you, there's a let me see if I can describe this right. Can I draw on the screen? If this was Zoom, I could draw on the screen. Let me see if I can. This is actually I would actually love for someone to explain to me why this isn't the simplest thing ever. Let me just see if this is gonna let me. Sketch.io. Sketch.io has to be the simple solution. I just want to be able to draw on the screen. I need to get this clear. But okay, let's understand this analysis first. So bishop g6 was what I came to. Queen h6, and I was looking at knight h5. I'm glad to see this is still winning. Bishop d7, queen f6, king g8. Bishop f7 was what I was trying to make work. King h7 forced to protect the queen. And here I couldn't see the move, and wow, only one move, queen e5. Bloody hell. So, queen g6 is obviously just the better move. And for some reason I was spooked after this. But didn't give it a good enough think, because queen h6 is a very logical move. And probably there, I would have found this. Ah, man. See, this is why attacking chess is just not for me. It's just really, really not for me. I get like the wrong idea and then I go down the wrong path. But to satisfy Arjun's question about trolley, let's see if I can draw this. So let me draw. We're gonna have. Oh, why is it so skinny? Let's line width. Oh yeah, let's go with that. Let's try again. So we've got like oh god, why does this look like this? Okay. Wait, have I done this completely wrong? Oh, I don't even know how to draw. Oh, this is so stupid. Okay, basically there's a choo-choo train, right? There's a train. This is the train, and there's a trolley, right? And there's me, right? And there's a lever, and basically there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on this one, and 1 on this one, and it's currently going in this direction. Wait. No, it's the other way around. Wait, it's going in this direction, right? The train is going in this direction, and I have a lever, which I can pull, and if I pull it, the train will go this way and kill the 1 person, not the 5 person. And I'm standing here on the side watching, and I can pull this lever or not. Now, the whole debate, apparently, is some people believe it's immoral to pull the lever, and there's this whole debate about it, and it's just so stupid. Because this basic debate, I'm not saying like, when they like, jazz up the question and say like, oh, family members or, bring in all these extra variables, right? I'm just talking about the bare bones basic trolley problem. I don't understand why it can be acceptable not to pull the lever. When this is a completely theoretical example where 100% certain that if you don't pull it, it's going to kill 5. And if you pull it, it's going to kill 1. And I realize that your action is basically, deciding the fate of these people, right? But in my opinion, inaction is an action. If you don't pull that lever, that is as much of an action as pulling the lever. It's basically saying, are you going to press a button that says yes or press a button that says no, right? It's still an action by not making an action. So to me, there is no question you would pull that lever and kill the 1. Like, no way. So, does anyone understand? Does anyone understand, or am I just chatting rubbish? Sacrifice 5 people, gain 200 elo. Obviously, gain 200 elo. Easily. I don't know. I would have a good long think who I'd want to sacrifice. Oh, I could easily sacrifice 5 people. Oh, that'd be great. Hey, and we finally have Tricky back. Thank God for that. So would anyone not pull the lever in this circumstance? Should I play London under 21 championships in December? I would say absolutely not if it's FIDE rated. If it's ECF, then do it. Go for the glory. If it's FIDE rated, not in a million years. Like juniors in London under 21, they'll have completely deflated ratings. Like, no way play that. Is there a number of people? Is there a limit to the number of people you'd sack for 200 elo? It depends. Like, it depends how many people would be worth killing. I mean, this question is like in my mind because I recently watched. I didn't watch all of Death Note, but I watched a decent amount of Death Note, and that's kind of the premise, right? This this boy suddenly gets the power to basically kill whoever he pleases, and how does that go down? So, yeah, if you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. Inaction is an action. I'm totally for this. Yeah. Um. Oh, you wouldn't? You murder someone if you do, but if you don't pull the lever, you're not responsible. I disagree. If you are in the position to pull the lever, then you should. It's I like, if you had to, like, you know if the lever wasn't in front of you, then maybe, yeah, you can argue. Then I can see the point. But when it's in front of you, and that action of pulling it is no difficulty. It's just like the click of a button. I think like if you knew the exact consequence, then you should do it. You should do it. Otherwise, you've effectively just killed 4 people. Like I don't know. I really think it makes complete sense to do it. Yeah. And I realized, like, the one person, like, it sucks to be them, but that's just like unlucky. I mean, what to do? What to do? This is why you should stream on Twitch. Ah, you can't copy people's names on Twitch. Interestingly, interesting. Michael bring up anime out of nothing is the funniest shit ever. Yeah. On that note, guys, we're gonna get back to training. Yeah. I can't believe I messed up that continuation so badly. I mean, I didn't mess it up, but I still messed it up. Like, to play a line where Queen E5 is the only move is just completely daft. What about the second situation for the trolley problem? Please give me all the parameters. What if the one guy was your friend? Very good question, Lucas. Oh, that in that case, killed a 5 easily. I ain't killing a friend. Like, no way, no way. I don't care if it's selfish. Like, screw it. Like, people die all the time. Like, thousands of people. How many people die a day? How many people die a day? I think this is also important to get some. On average, 150,000 people die every day on the planet. Like, 5 people can go. I'm not killing a friend. 5 people can go. No problem. Can I have mod now? I'm not sorting out any mods until I have more time. Like, sorting out a mod is gonna take some time. And I understand, like, it's gonna be beneficial in the long term. But I don't have the time right now. So I'm sorry, Jan, but we'll just have to wait. I guess taking looks good, actually, because then we could give a check, and if they check, we're picking up the piece back, so that looks really good, right? Oh, I did this mistake last time. Bishop takes, king takes. Oh, I did the same mistake last time. Because it's so unintuitive to believe that the king can take, because it goes on to line of the rooks. I did the same mistake last time. I'm so done. I'm so done. Oh, is this another tricky 3-1-3? There's no way. Oh, you guys are actually such trolls. Why don't you just train the chess? Literally, we're here to train chess. Why? Ah, you guys are such trolls. Okay, Arjun says, you see a fat person on a bridge on top of a rail track, you push them, there's a 100% chance of saving the 5 people. Fat person stops the train from killing the 5. Yeah, I'd push him. Like, in the case where you're 100% certain. To me, that's same as pulling the lever. Like, you're replacing pulling the lever with pushing a person. It doesn't bother me. Like, if you knew, like, obviously, it sounds worse than it does, right? Because in a real scenario, you don't know 100% sure if pushing that fat person is going to make any difference, right? So, it sounds a lot worse, but if you knew the actual consequences of both of the actions of not pushing and pushing, again, it's a no-brainer. I push the person every time. Yeah. Psychopath. No way. No way. So knight c5 works because the point is pawn takes, knight takes, and then you would just take the knight. It's so annoying. I got this wrong both times. It's actually so annoying. Why wouldn't you be happy with that? Was there just like mate or something? Is this leading? No, surely not. Is it rook takes? Bishop takes. What's the follow-up there? Anyone who says they would pull the lever but not push the fat person is hypocritical. Really hypocritical. Wait, was bishop f4 a move as well? Bishop f4 forces king d5. Then we can give a check here. If they take... Maybe we've just got mate after bishop f4. It looks really good. Oh man, why has this been such a struggle today? I've really done nothing. Oh, you made a second account? I actually can't be bothered. I actually can't be bothered, guys. 2 Lichess accounts trying to message me. Oh, that's funny. How about a chess player versus 5 random player? I would save the chess player personally. Too few of us. That's an interesting one. I don't know if I would actually. I don't think, like, I need to know if I knew who the chess player was, that might make a difference. Well, obviously that would make a difference. Probably would make all the difference. But nah, I think yeah, no. No, I don't in general I don't like chess players enough to make that kind of decision. So if rook takes, queen takes, bishop, queen moves somewhere. But then I can take the rook, but then they can... No, wait, they're gonna lose their bishop. Hold on. Take. What if they move somewhere where they still defend their bishop and we just get this? But then I can give a check here. How am I making this work? Another idea I've got is somehow to like pick up these pieces. But how? I go here. I'm actually not seeing anything today, and that's actually the problem with these long tournaments. You know, I'm playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? I cannot have an off day. I have to be on form for all 4 days. That's what makes it tough. Like, I am doing worse today than I've done in any other stream. And I can't completely blame Tricky for it either. So it's you know, it's concerning, right? Oh, these are so hard. Why are they so hard all of a sudden? Or why is my brain just not working? The problem is I can't ever try and pick up the piece somehow because they always just play b3. That's my issue. So how do I get around this? I also don't even know if I'm thinking along the right lines. Maybe I'm just completely barking up the wrong tree. Oh, man. So annoying. Could it really be just like bishop takes g2, king takes, and then just take this? And are we very happy there? Maybe we even pick up... Maybe we even pick up a second piece. Bishop takes, if king takes, queen check. The thing is though, if we take... Yeah, maybe this is actually it. King takes and check. That's actually kind of cool. Because I think we win back the piece by force. The more I'm looking at this, the more I'm liking this. Oh wow, what a move. Holy crap, what a move. Wow, what a move. Did anyone find this, or was it just me? Would rating matter and openings? That's actually a good question. I think if like yeah, if they played similar openings, maybe that would actually be a factor. That's so bad. So bad. If a London player saved the 5 people, only exception. Oh man. Bruh. The problem with all these thought experiments is that people bring them up as though they are analogies for politics in the real world. I see. That's not so good then. Would you torture a guy to stop him launching a nuke? Jesus. Probably. Probably. I mean, a nuke is pretty bad. I mean, a nuke probably doesn't just mean one nuke. It probably means that it's going to start a whole chain reaction of nukes. So, I mean, I'm not against, you know, nukes and then we just start fresh, you know? Start with the bloody, like, cockroaches and they can start all over. Honestly, I feel like this world has gone far enough. We can just start all over. I'm not against it. So, maybe the nukes, you know? I don't know which one's better, right? Like, torturing a guy would be an experience. Launching nukes, this would be a fresh start. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I don't know. What if you gain 200 elo if you save the one pass? These questions. I don't know. The thing is, would I be publicly judged or could I do it in secret? Man, maybe I've already done it. Maybe that's why I'm like close to 2,000. I've already gained 200 elo for pulling some shady deal. He will surely save the guy if he plays c3. Yes, Lucas, that's the point. That's the point. Honestly, I will do anything to make c3 Venom a success. Like, I really think it deserves it. It's honestly the best thing I've ever done. So, I really hope so. I really hope so. Is this not just like a really easy puzzle now? Surely there's a catch. No way we just did that hard puzzle and we're just getting given such an easy puzzle. This can't be real. I think it's just that. Are you kidding me? I guess this is what makes it hard then. So I need to be careful now. Ah, I guess I see that's actually very tricky. I should have probably considered this. Am I escaping? Takes, and I simply just move somewhere safe. The point is I think I can go king h2 because if they go knight g4 I can pick up this rook. Right? I remember this puzzle but I just don't remember the details. which I guess is a good thing. If I come this way and then they pick up, I can give check and pick up. And wasn't there that like bullshit move? There was some bullshit move here, where at the end they had like rook g4 and I was getting mated somehow. So maybe I had to go the other way. I'm pretty sure I had to take here. And I think maybe I need to come this way then. And not get mated. And then if we get this whole thing, I take this knight. Am I under any problems? I guess my king is free, right? So I think that's the idea. I need to go king f2. Yeah. And wow, he didn't even take my bishop. So now I have a free chance to move. My first instinct is just bishop f3, cover this g4 square, avoid any knight checks. But maybe I've got better. If I go bishop here and they go rook h2, am I fine? Maybe I just go king f1 and there's actually no follow-up. That actually looks alright. I think bishop f3. Alternative. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take the alternative. Maybe bishop g2 makes some sense as well. Let's try it. Are you serious? This is always where like I now play a move that's incorrect and they're just like, screw you. I don't know. I wouldn't play anything else. I don't know. Let's just play a random move. Are you kidding me? Everything is working? Why are you even giving me this puzzle? Why didn't you end the puzzle at some point? Oh, okay. Let's just put the bishop here and just allow knight g4 check for no reason. With a lot of luck, Blackburn held half point. I'm not surprised if Blackburn played bishop d5. Why would you allow knight g4? What am I missing? Knight g4 feels so unnecessary to allow. Yeah. Oh, but I'm actually not asking you the question. People just bring up that question to defend torture in the abstract. That's unbelievable. I mean, that's just stupid, isn't it? I mean, you can always defend something if you compare it to something worse. Like, literally, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And people actually try and do that. Have you got your chessable thumbnail yet? Actually, I haven't. I need to chase that up. I've got a huge to-do list, and I need to write an email to Chessable at some point. That's a very good question, Lucas. Okay, that's nice. Let's do one final one. I realize we're very behind our schedule, but I don't know. It's been tough. It's been really tough. I don't know why. I don't know if it's been me. I don't know if it's been puzzles. This one feels like it could be knight f6. The point being is I'm threatening to play queen h4. If they take, I reckon I can go queen h4. And then wherever they go, just take on f6. And I feel like that's a mating attack. Let's go. Was I wrong? Oh, I have the feeling they can play rook e5. Oh, the fact that I got this wrong is so stupid. I actually have the feeling I got this right last time as well. It's so... Bishop takes to hit the rook. It just looks so nice, but it's just complete rubbish. Complete rubbish. Let's see how much of the advantage I lost. Bishop f6, only winning move. Queen f6. Oh, queen f6 is queen h5. No way. And this doesn't work because this hangs as well. Oh, I'm so bad. I am so bad. Queen h5. Yeah. And then I'm just down a piece, am I? So rook d6 is clever because they can't take because of mate, but then they can just hold with queen h6 and I'm still down considerable material. A piece for 2 pawns. Okay, no, we gotta do one more. We gotta do one more and get it right. And we're back to these stupid ones with bishop f7 ideas. Oh, isn't this like the checkmate? Isn't knight e5 winning? If they take on d1, I can give check. And then mate, right? I think that's it. Okay, let's go. But, I mean, the worst thing is that this idea actually came into my head as soon as I saw the word Le Mans. Because I think this is actually... Oh, I don't even know. Maybe it's called something else with another guy beginning with L. And that was just like a weird link I just made for no reason. But yeah, this checkmate is quite a famous one. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, on that note, guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. Yarn, Tricky, and Safsara, I swear to God, I want you guys to sort out your accounts and not mess around. Because, I don't know, like, we're here to train chess, like, it's too much. It's too much. Like, I don't know. It's I can't follow it. I can't follow it. So, it was a clever trick for today. But, yeah, sort yourselves out and we will get back to some training tomorrow. So, I've got a pretty busy day tomorrow of training, so I'm probably gonna do a stream early in the morning. I don't know who's gonna join, and when I say early in the morning, I mean probably like 10 or something. So I think I'm gonna get the stream out of the way and get these woodpecker methods done. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. So Asligals, mate. I see. Nice. Was bishop takes f5, bishop takes g5 working there as well? Let's have a look. Bishop takes g5. But they can take on f3 with check, right? Then the queen would need to take back, then they can take. And then when we take, I think we lose a piece. Have I calculated that correctly? Yeah, I think you lose a piece in that line. But okay, on that note, guys, this was fun. And I will be grinding to 300 puzzles. And I'll be working harder on my openings. And I hope you found that fun. So on that note, see you guys around. And see you tomorrow.